Well, depending on where you work and what you do, your work can sometimes take you to a pretty dark place, right? Well, most people want to create separation from their job and their personal life. Severance, that's streaming on Apple TV Plus, is a sci-fi thriller that explores just that. Joining us in studio is film critic Lonita Cook. Lonita, this show stars big names. We've got Adam Scott, we've got Christopher Walken, John Turturro, and we're going to talk to Adam here in just a minute. But quickly, what's up with the show? What do you think?
Oh my goodness, so I think it is the craziest concept. So this is about people who have a procedure done, an irreversible medical procedure to separate their memories from their daytime self from their nighttime self. So the nighttime self lives in their home. When they go to work the next day, they don't remember.
Incredible. It's an incredible premise, and that's what sucked us into the show. Now, joining us is one of the stars. I'm sure you recognize him. It's Adam Scott. Adam, say hello to Kansas City.
Hi, guys. Hi, Kansas City.
So I think
how you guys doing?
We're doing awesome, and I think most people got their Apple TV Plus subscription in Kansas City, at least to check out our Kansas City guy, Jason Sudeikis, in Ted Lasso. And then after we got done with that show, I saw Severance, and I saw the premise behind the show, and I was like, I got to check this out. So my wife and I started watching it here last spring and over the summer, and totally binged the whole thing. First, I want to kind of know just like on set, the dynamic of working with Christopher Walken and John Turturro. What was that like? Not only like, working in the professional setting, but that's got to be like some fun off-camera type work as well, right?
It's amazing. I mean, I can't believe I'm actually working with these guys and Patricia Arquette as well. I mean, I started out in 1993 doing background work in music videos and commercials and stuff, and I was dreaming then of one day working with John Turturro, Christopher Walken, and Patricia Arquette. Literally those three. They were three of my very favorites. And now I'm actually working with them. I'm on a show with them. And I'm still just as freaked out and amazed as I would have been back then if you plopped me into the situation. So yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe it. They're incredible and lovely people. So.
Hey, congratulations on your Screen Actor Guild nomination. I want you to talk to me about versatility. So when I first found you as a fan, I thought, oh, I love this affable comedian. But then I saw you in Sleeping with Other People, where you co-star with Jason Sudeikis, and your character is chillingly brutal. And I said, okay, he's not just a comedian, he's a character actor. And I think the character you play in Severance needs that kind of versatility.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thanks for seeing that. Yeah, Sudeikis is incredible in that movie. Yeah, I think that, a show like this, like Severance, is a real opportunity to sort of stretch out and for me and do something maybe a little more serious after doing comedy for several years. So yeah, I'm just really grateful for the opportunity to get to do something like this.
All right, well, you were just in Kansas City for Big Slick in last June. Any thoughts about coming back here for 2023?
Oh, I'll be there every year as long as you guys will have me. I love Kansas City. It's such a great, fun place, and the people are so welcoming. It's always the best time, and the food is insane.
No doubt, man, no doubt. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning. We really appreciate it. And, of course, if you want to check out Severance, it is streaming over on Apple TV Plus. Adam Scott, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thanks, guys.
All right, I think that is, yeah, I already talked about that. That's Kevin. That's Adam Scott. That's Severance. You can see it on Apple TV Plus. I wanted to make sure I said that part right.
It is phenomenal.
It is phenomenal. Again, it's one of those streaming shows where you get into, and I saw the first episode, and we just had to keep clicking through to watch them all. It was totally a bingeable one. It's not just the procedure,
but then they infuse it with a narrative mystery, and it's a little bit weird. So if you're weird like I am, you're gonna go the full distance.
Well, yeah, and you think it's gonna go one way, but then the show totally surprises you with other stuff. And again, it's a lot of these actors that you pictured a comedic role, and one thing we didn't mention is Ben Stiller is he the producer, the director?
Yeah, I believe he's the showrunner
on a lot of these episodes, and it is just, I would expect, obviously, you think of Ben Stiller, you think of Something About Mary and stuff like that. So this is not what I would expect this type of show from them.
What did we grow up on, Ben Stiller? Like Reality Bites, right? Yeah. I'm taking it back, right? Dating myself. But, he has proven himself to be very smart, that he has a kind of quirky approach to storytelling. And so we knew him as a comedian. He has those kind of, out there, like you said, Something About Mary. But then he's brought us to some projects where the world is created in a magical and mystical, but then also maybe a little bit strange way. Yeah,
definitely. And there's definitely a lot of that. Now that we've gotten more into this year, I don't want to say it's quite a tie-in to kind of like Elon Musk, kind of the guy who is the head of this company that they work for.
Yes.
But there's a lot of, I don't want to say similarities either, because I don't want anybody to think,
look, it just plays on our consumer fears of what a major corporation actually does.
Yeah.
And so it really taps into, is it ethical? Is it
and I don't want
into some
and I don't want to spoil it for anybody, so make sure you go check it out. Again, it's on Apple TV Plus, where it's streaming. All those episodes are out right now. I've seen some rumors about a second season, so if you watched the end of the show and you're wanting some more, I think
they reported that they're
starting to shoot some more.
That they shot them back in October in 2022.
Okay.
So we should be getting a season 2 pretty quick.
All right. Well, fingers crossed that here in the spring we get Ted Lasso season 3 and we get Severance season 2 on Apple TV Plus. That's all the time we have for today. Lonita, thank you so much for being here this morning. We do appreciate your time as always.
It's always a pleasure.
And your wonderful smile here you bring to the 9 o'clock show.